with Clarion. I'm here at European Utility Week, and I'm here with Phil Beecher, who works for Wysun. Welcome, Phil.
Hi, nice to be here. Thank you.
Good. Let's start by you having us explain a little bit about Wysun and why the organization was formed.
Wysun is an industry alliance promoting interoperable standards-based technology for very large-scale critical infrastructure networks, such as utilities, smart metering, or smart city street lighting networks. So we came about because utilities have been buying proprietary solutions and they wanted a choice of vendors and interoperability.
Okay, perfect. Well, I was at your presentation this morning and you talked about the 3 things that are driving innovation for IoT. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so this morning I spoke about interoperability, scalability and security. These three things are quite linked together actually. So interoperability is really key. We've gone from a situation in the utility industry of proprietary networks, proprietary technology, to a position where the utilities want choice, and it benefits product vendors as well in the way that your time to market is quicker, your acceptance by utility is quicker if you're delivering interoperable products.
Makes sense.
Scalability, obviously, it's really important. Utilities deploy very large networks. US, you have networks in several million, so Florida Power and Light, 4 million meters, PG&E, 4 million. In Japan, TEPCO are deploying something like 23 million meters before 2020. And obviously these rollouts, they go over a period of several years. It's impossible to test a full-size network before you deploy it, so you need some sort of guarantee of the fact that it's going to scale. And then finally security. So security has been one of our founding mantras from the very beginning actually. So it's really important that security is built in from the start. We have very strong security in that we implement certificate-based mutual authentication for devices and the cloud connection. And that means that the chances of disrupting a network or compromising device are greatly reduced.
Okay, all right. Well, I know you just announced a large-scale IoT network certification. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so certainly. We've been, since we were formed in 2012, we've spent a lot of time collaborating between our member companies. We now have 200 member companies. Sometimes collaboration takes a while. Achieving consensus between competing companies can take a while to achieve. So maybe 2 years ago, we announced a specification for field area networks, and since then we've been working on the certification program. So we've developed a test plan, the certification program, the testing environment, and we're now in a position to start deploying to test labs and actually certifying devices for interoperability.
Great. Well, you mentioned collaboration. I know you guys have a lot of members. You don't do this by yourself. So you want to talk a little bit about who you collaborate with and what that's all about?
Yes, certainly. So Wysun is focused on the communications infrastructure. We're not trying to do everything. Our expertise and our skills in how do you connect devices, what communications do you use, how do you connect those up into the point where they would go onto a backhaul network. So we don't define application protocols. If a protocol will run over an IP network, it'll run on top of Wysun. So therefore, the utilities and the end customers really want end-to-end solutions. So Wysun collaborates with other organizations to deliver those. So for example, we have a liaison agreement with DLMS User Association, and we're jointly writing a profile that describes how to use DLMS over Wysun networks. So what this means is you will have true end-to-end for smart metering, network communication, the way the meters talk with the data collection and data aggregation points, and that will all be defined in a collection of specifications.
Okay. So, and I guess our audience can learn more about YSUN or in this collaboration by just going to your website?
Yeah, so we have a website, www.ysun.org. We have a lot of material there, white papers, some research reports on what YSUN does, what the technology is about, and our collaborations with other organisations.
Okay.
As I said, we're a member organisation. We welcome new members all the time.
Perfect. Well, it was great to have you. Thanks very much.